What is going on, Arkansas Razorback fans, SEC fans everywhere? Welcome. This is the Pig Trail Network. I'm Tyzilla83, and I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the content. If you guys would, at the end of the video, like, comment, share, and, of course, hit the subscribe button. And, as always, don't forget to hit the little reminder bell, that bell that goes off when I put out a new video. That way, you know, you stay alert as to when the latest PTN video comes out. We're talking about a certain Razorback basketball player who was just released today from the team indefinitely. This is supposed to be that time of year where, you know, you're getting ready for what could be the extension of an already really good season for the Razorbacks. Like, this is that time of year. You know you're a tournament team. You're getting ready for, you know, you're getting ready to travel to St. Louis to go participate in the SEC tournament, hoping maybe you win a couple of games. Maybe it helps your chance in postseason, getting a little bit better seeding and what have you. Maybe carry a little bit of momentum into the NCAA tournament. But no. Arkansas, not only do you have the C.J. Jones injury to deal with, there's no word as to when he's going to return. Now, I expect Mike Anderson to talk about that fairly soon, but so far nothing, so we don't know. My guess is, and from what I've heard from what I've read on social media, and what I've heard on the radio, including Bo Mattingly and some others, he may not play in the SEC tournament, and then after that we'll just have to wait and see. It's anybody's guess. Obviously, only Mike Anderson knows, and C.J. Jones and the team doctors. But he's not who got dismissed. Senior forward Dustin Thomas, that Dustin Thomas was dismissed from the team. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, you know, he didn't exactly contribute a whole lot. Look, that is a huge missing piece to this team now. It's like playing a game of checkers, but you're missing a checker. Not good, especially this time of year when you're supposed to be getting ready to make a run in postseason play, trying to gather momentum. Dustin Thomas, he averaged, I think, right above about 5 points. He averaged about 4 or 5 rebounds. Actually, I think it was 3.5, 4 rebounds a game. I mean, he was somebody who could get you productive minutes. He was also someone who looked like he had been working on a jump shot a little bit. Don't get me wrong, made some questionable shots throughout the year, but what basketball player doesn't? I mean, everybody from high school to the NBA is going to form a habit of taking bad shots. That's just part of the game, part of player development. But I mean, let's be honest. This was not someone who's got NBA written on him. This is someone who may not even have Europe written on the back of his jersey. This is someone who the highlight of his career is playing in front of 15,000+ people at Bud Walton, and he had an opportunity to go to St. Louis with these guys to continue. You know, he was a senior after all, to continue to get a chance to play with these guys I know he's close with. And he blew that opportunity by violating team rules, whatever they were, whatever they are. I don't know what he did wrong, but he's done. He's out. So now you've got two guys who may not play in the – well, we know one for sure isn't, and we don't know about the other. One of them is pretty essential, and I would argue that Dustin Thomas is, you know, obviously we could talk about C.J. Jones and his ability when he comes off the bench and he's on fire and he can knock down 2 or 3 threes and he can kind of make some things happen on the court and, you know, gets productive minutes. He's definitely a viable asset, but there's no doubt to what degree Dustin Thomas means to that lineup. Being an inside guy, being a forward, this is someone that Arkansas needs to take with them into the NCAA tournament, if they want to make a good run. Now you're one piece down, could be 2. So big blow for the Razorbacks. Again, I know he's not a Macon, he's not a Barford, he's not a Gafford, he's not exactly somebody who's of course I get text messages in the middle of this video. But he's not someone who blows you away with his style of play, but he's an essential piece to this team's dynamic, and he's going to be missed. There's no doubt that's going to affect. And you got to think about some of these guys who get into foul trouble. You know, Gafford, who's kind of been off and on with that, but, you know, he's about to be in a tournament setting, and you just think about now, all of a sudden, someone gets into foul trouble, Gafford gets into foul trouble, someone else inside gets into foul trouble. It could be a long game, and you're definitely going to miss Dustin Thomas. So, all right, that's it. I want to know your opinions down below. What do you think? Is this, who cares kind of loss? Is it just brush it off? It just means more time for someone else and someone else's chance to shine? Or well, I mean, we already know Gafford's going to do his thing, but maybe he was a distraction to the team. I mean, I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things on social media. I've read some interesting things on Twitter today or since that announcement. What do you guys think? Or is this just how much do you think if it hurts, if at all? I think it's a pretty big shot to the arm. But, again, thank you guys. Remember to like, comment, share the content that you just watched. Please share the content. And we'll see you on the next video.